Woo, good evening, my friends. It's me, KP. I'm here in my studio, the Moon and the Maker, sitting in the dark. And I'm here for ArtFoamies Fun Friday. I cannot believe that it's already Friday again. I mean, I feel like I just blinked my eyes and it's Friday. But not that I'm sad about it because it's the best part of my week. So thanks for being here, Terry Moore, Anita, Christina, and happy birthday to you, my friend. Cindy Sharp is here. Oh my gosh, I hope that you can hang with us, Cindy. Hope you're doing well. Amy is here. Deb is here. And I keep, yes, I can. Hi, Deb. Yay, I finally get to see for sure. I kept calling you that anyway. But at least I didn't call you late for dinner. D Keels, howdy from East Texas. And hello to you from Central Missouri. I don't know if I'm Central. Where am I? Catherine is here. Oh my goodness. Oh, let's see. Patty is here. Ellen, Wendy, Deb Peak is here. So I know it's not Ron. It's Patty. And Brianna is here. And Judith. Welcome. Thanks for coming. So let me just tell you, you can all take a breath because this week we don't have anything brand new. But we, so I have to admit to you, I almost called in sick tonight. Not that I'm sick, but I almost said, I'm just going to take the night off. I don't know how many of you follow me on my art page, but I have been just in this drawing mood. Like I've been illustrating these designs. I've just been pouring out. I can't seem to stop. And I feel lazy because I'm not really doing anything. I've literally been drawing for like 10 hours straight. So I can't believe I'm not more tired. But anyway, so we don't have anything exactly planned for tonight, but I thought I'd come on and we would have a little Art Foamy fun. We can definitely look at some of the most recent Art Foamies that we've been releasing so that we can have a little play date, catch our breath, right? Nothing new this week, but next week, I do hope that you'll come back for sure because we will be introducing Elizabeth St. Hilaire's new collection, her new Art Foamy collection. And so that'll be fun. I know we have a lot of Elizabeth St. Hilaire fans, and including me, including myself. So it'll be really fun to share her new designs. And we've been holding them for a while, to be honest, because we just kept having sort of conflicts. She was gone and busy and couldn't, didn't really have time. And then we had other launches. So we're so excited to have Elizabeth. But she will not be joining us next week, but we will have a special guest next week. So I hope that you'll come back one way or the other and join us and see Elizabeth's new stamps. We'll visit with our special guest and, have a little makey like we always do. Oh, my t-shirt. Oh, this is my t-shirt. And this, I have a long story behind this shirt. It is a favorite and it has a very wonderful story. And I don't know how many of you saw this. So I got my little pea necklace. It's 3 peas in a pod. Can you see that? Oh, I'm tickled to death with it. It is one of those pieces of jewelry that it just screamed to me. I just ordered it right away. It wasn't expensive either. I'm super happy to say. It is sterling and it's 3 little peas in a KP pod. So I said it's K's peas. Anyway, yes, thank you so much. Megan, thanks for being here. Let's see. Oh, Catherine, thank you so much. Yeah, so this t-shirt, I have to tell you the story really fast, okay? Maxie Moon brought this t-shirt home when she was, I think, a senior in high school. Oh no, I'm so sorry. I know when it was because I had just gone back to college to get my degree in art, and she got this her freshman year of college. Well, she came home wearing it, and I said, "Oh my God, I have to have that shirt." And she literally took it off her back and gave it to me. And I loved it. I wore it so much, so much. It had holes all over it. And I have been looking and looking for one because it was, she purchased it at like one of those shirt, like just, what, I can't think of the name of those, like a t-shirt shop in the mall. Okay. And it was more of like teenage girl stuff. And so I have been looking and looking to find one. I found the exact one, same brand, same size, and everything on Mercari for like 15 bucks. Because the other one was threadbare. So I have my exact same shirt, and I intend to wear it till it's threadbare again. It means more than ever now, and so I hope you all can find one or make one. Maybe we could make one with art foamies. Let's do it. we have the art foamy basic letters, and it would be awesome. We're gonna do it. Okay. Might as well just be talking to myself. Heather Bailey, thanks for asking. Kitty seems almost back to normal. She does. She's still been a little like hissy, but nothing, she's a lot calmer. And I guess that was really weird. Whatever you told me, I think was true for sure. I mean, it seemed true. Anyway, all right, let's turn this camera around. Let us talk about art foamies. No, Carissa, it's long gone. Yes, I know. Look on Mercari. I will look up the brand. Okay, I can't remember even the name of the shop that she got it at. It was like, oh, I'll have to think of it, and I'll talk about it again next time. All right, let me turn the camera around. Okay, so I don't have anything exactly planned for you. I like to come on here and be a little spontaneous. At times, we're just having a play date, But last week, when I shared with you some of Julie Balzer's new collection, right? Was last week, wasn't it? Oh my gosh, the weeks just fly by. Okay, Catherine, we're gonna do it. We're gonna really do it. I'll pick a date and we'll put it on the calendar. All my Moonies and Patreon, don't let me forget, okay? I gotta put on the next calendar. Well, you can look for one too. I don't know. Anyway, all right. So let's get to it. Last week we shared with you Julie Balzer's new collection. Super love it. And I made a bunch of art using it. In fact, why don't I just share? Let's do a little recap, okay? Because I also think I want to pull out some of Crafty Chica's images. I hope that you all got a chance to see the amazing artwork that Wendy Aspinall from Bliss Angel Studio. She has been working with Crafty Chica's new images, and they've been wonderful. So please make sure you follow her. And we've been sharing them also on our Instagram page. So I have lots more still to share. I want to pull out a couple of the pieces that I worked on. If only I could find them. I keep moving stuff around. And, trying to make room for new projects, and then I can't find my old projects, even though they're not even old. They're just like one day old. Anyway, okay, so for those of you who were here, we did, and I shared with you this piece. This is her geodesic. It is on clayboard with layered acrylics, okay? And then for my Moonies, for my patrons, the next day after, I don't remember what day, but we did some small pieces with the same exact technique, just to show how you might want to use these, in the same way, but you could use these in such a different way, because you could make them into coasters, you could make them into little framed pieces, you could resin them, so many different options, right? So that's her geodesic in the large and the small. This was a texture painting I did using her large, oh gosh, what's the name of this one again? And I love the name, and my mind is Vast Sea of Nothing. I better get on Art Foamy's website here so I can tell you the name. It is Aquarius, right? Okay, thank you. So Terry Moore says, how do you rub Derwent graphite blocks onto Art Foamies to stamp? I can't get it to work for me. Okay, I will show you that in just a moment. That'll be a great way to, do what we're doing. So that's wonderful. Thanks for asking. Puffer is here. Welcome. Let's see. Oh yes, yes, I've seen the different ones, but this is the best one. I was just kidding. Anyway, okay, so this is the large Aquarius, and then this is the small, and this is what we're gonna do. We're gonna talk a little bit about paper dolls, just a little bit. But there's you can see the size differential between that small and large Aquarius, and then for those of you who came to the after party, remember we did work on this piece, and I created a second one for you all. Although this one has one more glaze to go. I haven't quite finished it yet. I'm going to put a little bit darker values on here, and then, it'll be a little matching motifs, right? Okay, so just a little overview. We've been playing all week using some of these stamps. I also did a little bit of scratch board. I don't know how many of you are familiar with the scratch board, but we've been having a little bit of fun with this as well. And this is her large flower tangle. Of course, it doesn't really, look the same anymore after, here it is just stamped. There's the large and the small. And then here I did stamp it on a little scratch board and, got it all nice and textury. So there's the large flower tangle. And then here's when we started, and this is the paper cut, and it's just a work in progress using the same technique. So just to share with you, a vast array of makeys that we've been working on using Julie's collection. So if you were here when we did the launch, then you saw me stamp these out, okay? And so now I have some great papers to work with. I can put these in a journal. In fact, if you are going to join me for the after party, we're going to do a journal page tonight. I think we're going to start doing a journal page once a month in the after party. So I think, I really want to start using that time to really, maybe accomplish something. So I feel like if we have one journal night per month, we'll assemble a decent journal over time, right? So anyway, you could use any of these pieces also for paper dolls. We have been working a little bit on paper dolls over in my Patreon because we're doing a swap. So, lots of times we incorporate things back and forth, and I do have a few paper dolls to share with you. I've been working on my little fodder folders, I guess you could call them. And so I have my September, and I have her in here, and I think I did this one with and for all of you a couple weeks ago. And then here is my October folder, and as you can see, I have not yet embellished it. I need to do that. So maybe we'll use some of our paper dolls. I don't know. I also have plenty of stuff in my September folder that, I can work on or utilize and bring it over here onto my October folder if I want to. But I'm trying to at least stay semi-organized. Dana, well, better late than never. Thanks for coming. Cynthia, nice to see you. Carissa. Yeah. Huh. You are so funny. So I'm going to have a stamp called Vast Sea of Nothing. What should it just be like a face with the empty hole in the head? Anyway, all right. So in here, I do have a few things that could be considered paper dolls, right? I know there's a lot of paper doll stuff going around on the interwebs. If you all follow Megan Quinlan, which I'm sure that you do, she has a wonderful paper doll class. I know they do a lot of stuff over in Fodder School, with paper doll stuff. And so paper doll really is very open-ended, okay? Because of course it could be an actual doll. You could, old-fashioned paper dolls had the little tabs that you could fold the clothes over. You could also like make sort of articulated, doll parts if you wanted to, and assemble them by stitching or by grommets or all sorts of different ways that you can do paper dolls. But here, for me, for ArtFoamies, I just love it because there are so many great, and I mean great ArtFoamies. Of course, not only mine, but many, many other artists. Oh my gosh, Keisha Devaney, Joni Hallmark, you know, and if they don't have faces or heads, right, you can, you know, obviously like Julie Balzer is going to be a great person to get, you know, the texture or the patterns for the clothing. So, you know, art foamies just make great, great layers for your paper dolls. And again, you know, depending on how large or small you want them, you know, and two, I think you can do things with some of the other imagery. For example, and I don't have any here to share with you, but you know what? It's going to be a goal of mine to work on over the next week or so, because I think it would be super cute with some of the animal heads. So like, you know, the bunny face, or, oh my gosh, I can't, or even like some of the butterflies, maybe like Donna Downey's butterfly. You could do that as like the head, or you can also use it as wings, right? So the possibilities are just endless. Here, as you can see, I have like my moon face, and I just sort of drew down a body, right? So, and you know, where did I just put that one? So here is what I wanted to share with you. I actually think I had another one. I don't know where I put it now. I thought I had another one of these done up. Let me see. I know I have a picture of it. Let me find it real fast. Another one of my Makeys that's gone missing. Oh, goodness. Let's see here. Here she is. So you can see I have her there. Should be in with all this stuff. I don't know where it went off to. Wonder if I put it in with my Rolodexes. Possibly, but I don't see it. That is so odd. These should all be together. And here you can see I have some of these little figures. These are some from some of my collage sheets, and you can mix and match different heads with them, you know. So it's just, it's a lot of fun, all right? And again, maybe some of you are taking Megan's class, so I'm sure she has a load of inspiration and ideas. This is just one, okay? So you can take whatever you want for a head. I hope that you had a chance to see me stamp this out last week. This is the freebie for October, and I know you can't see it that well, but there it is. And then I took her small Aquarius and I just stamped it a couple times, okay? So, yes, thank you, Terry. Very good to know. She says Megan has a great stencil for paper dolls. So that, another, you know, another great you know, art supply at your disposal, right? Use your stencils. You can also use collage. Just go in your favorite fashion magazines and, you know, pull out some of the larger figures and collage it right to a heavier piece, okay? Now I'm going to leave, I don't know exactly what I want to do here, if I want to leave it as just a moon face, you know, or if I want to add some kind of paint to create sort of a border, or I don't know, I don't really know how to say it, to create hair, I guess, or some kind of field around the head. And so I'm leaving that open. Also, if I did want to punch this and make it into a Rolodexy, you might want to leave a little extra. I'm not going to, though. I'm going to just cut that off right there. So one thing you can do, okay, if you're not sure, so like right now, I don't know for sure if I want to, you know, cut this off. So instead of cutting it off and being sorry, I'm going to go ahead and experiment, you know, doing my little thought process. Okay, so I'm just going to take a little black gesso and I'm going to experiment. And then if I don't like it, okay, then I can cut it off, right? But I'd rather try this first. And if I don't like it, I can cut it, okay? But I think I like it. I think it's going to be fine. I think it's kind of fun to, again, just show you how to turn this into something that looks a little different. And I'm just going to take my black paint pen here, fill this in a little bit. Oh my gosh, Cindy, yes, of course. Of course. No, you do not have to use ArtFoamies. You can, like I said, use collage. You can use rubber stamps, stencils. It's all, you know, it's, I say they don't call it mixed media for nothing. And, you know, your creative flow is whatever you like it to be, you know? But I do know you love to use your ArtFoamies too. All right, so now I'm going to go ahead. I am going to cut this out a little bit right around here. And there you have it. And you can now, of course, I will go ahead and paint her in using, you know, watercolor and acrylic. Again, it's mixed media, so I'll use a little watercolor, a little acrylic, maybe my markers. I just also need to decide, you know, do I want to, you know, stamp in her hair some more? Do I want to write? I want to dry it right now. And I think, I don't know why. I know it's just a funny abstract body, but for some reason, I still kind of want to give her hands, or at least I want to try it. Okay, so I do have my little, I don't remember what these are called, but these are my little hands that go with my heart and hands set. So I'm gonna use that black gesso and stamp them on my scrap paper. Also, I'm looking at her hair. Do I want to change her hairline at all? Do I still want it to look like a moon? You know, I don't know. Those are just things that I'm making my decisions, you know? All right. While we are playing right now, whoever is here, we're going to play a little game. We're going to have a giveaway. We are going to give away. What are we going to give away? That is a great question. You know what? I think I am going to give away some of my art. So we're going to do a little drawing. Right now it is 4:24. For anybody who is watching, you have 1 minute, or I'm sorry, until we'll say until 4:27. Okay, just turned 4:25 on my clock right now. You have until 4:27 to guess a number between 1 and 100. Okay, if two people get it correct, then I will send you each a piece of art. If there is more than more than two people get it correct, then we'll do another guess, okay? But if two people get it correct, then I will send two pieces of art. If nobody gets it correct, the closest person without going over is the winner, okay? And I will be giving away these two pieces of art. Let's see, this and this. Okay, so those are the ones that will be coming at you if you win. I think it's so fun to do giveaways, and this way seems to be the best so far. So, all right, let's see here. You have until 4:27. I'm going to start. Let's see. Oh my goodness, we have a lot of people. You can only guess once. So we're just You have one more minute. My goodness. Okay, I'm looking. Oh my goodness, we have a lot of 13s. I wrote it down before I even came on. It's on this little piece of paper. All right, you have one more. Oh, it just turned 4:27. So, okay, guessing has ended. I have been going through all of the answers. I'm just going to say it out loud really quickly, okay? Just to make sure. Deb Peak 27, Ellen 13, Carissa 13, Anita 13, Christina 13, Catherine 26, Deb 48, Terry 7, Patty McFarlane 58, Bernadette 55, Linda 69, Cecilia 65, Megan 50, Acme 58, Dana 42, Patty 31, Heather 42, Puffer 56, Amy 13, Brianna 13, Anita changed to 3. Okay, so Anita's at 3. Jeannie is at 55. Dee is at 87. Cindy is at 6. Okay, so the winner is closest without going over Terry Moore. It was 11. Can you see that? So with number 7, Terry Moore is the winner. And you know what? We didn't really have anybody else close. We'll just do the next one next time. Okay? So you, my friend, Terry Moore, can take your pick. All right? You can let me know afterwards. Thank you so much for playing and for being here. I love you all to the moon and back. Super fun. And, you know, I think we're going to try to do something like that every week, okay? Because giveaways are just fun. And I suck at them. I'm not going to lie. Because a lot of times I will forget at the end. So that's why I like doing it right while you're all on here. You know, a few times we've done giveaways and it's taken like 3 months to get you your stuff. Not literally, but, you know, just forever to even announce it. So this works out much better. All right, so here I have those little hands, okay, and I think they're going to be the right size. So let's see here. That's kind of cute and funny. Oh my goodness. And I don't know why. You know, just certain things call to me, and I'm like, yeah, you know, let's just do it. I'm not going to say no. I like art with a little humor. Sorry, am I off the screen? Oh my goodness. And one thing, I am fussy cutting these with kind of big scissors, but they're not that bad, okay? They're not super detaily, okay? So, let's see. Put them like that. That's kind of funny. Or you could have them down, I guess. Or going across like this. And then she could even be holding something in her little hands. So you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to glue them. I'll just show you. I'm going to glue them sort of back. I'll show you what I mean. I'm going to put the glue like back towards the little wrists, okay? And that way I can I'll leave the front of the hands open so I can still slide something down under them if I want to, or add something else on here if I want, you know, if I need to. If I wanted to put like a little heart, or if I wanted her to be holding something, I can still put it under there and glue it back down, right? Super fun. And then I think for her hair, I thought of a couple things that might be kind of fun. I think stars would be cute, but I think I'm just going to take my white paint marker and actually, no, you know what? I think I want to try my other idea. I don't know if it's going to work, but we'll just try it, okay? So, oh goodness, only if I can find my small Aquarius. All right, I'm going to just go ahead and cut a mask. Oh, yes, let me show that really. You know what? I'll do it with this. I'll do it with this right here, okay? I'm going to spritz it with some water, Terry, okay? So Terry Moore is asking how to get the Derwent blocks to work, okay? And are you talking about the large ones, Terry? Are you talking about, let me find are you talking about these? Because these are different. These are graphite, but they still should be water soluble. So you can just moisten your stamp. You want to get it, for, you know, you don't want it sopping wet, but you want it enough to grab. All right, so grab the graphite and then it should stamp pretty easily, okay? This particular, that was a light one, so let's try a little bit darker. And I don't, oops, and then I don't know too, if I will tell you, if my stamp is a little bit crusty, it's not going to grab on there as well. Okay, so yes, I think my stamp might be kind of dirty. Let me clean it off. We'll try this again, okay? Because the other ones are a little bit more pigmented, and when I'm talking about the other sticks are the Derwent Inktense sticks, okay? So oh gosh, what is, let's see. Sorry, I'm trying to read the comments and scrub my stamp at the same time. Oh my goodness. Okay, so I want to make sure my stamp is good and clean, okay? Because if it has crusty acrylic on it, it is more challenging to get watercolor to stick to it, okay? So I'm pretty sure that this had a lot of crusty acrylic, all right? So let me clean it one more time. As you can see, it was very dirty, right? Okay, so let me get a fresh piece of paper. We'll try this again. A couple of things. This this stuff is graphite, okay? So it is water soluble, but it's not as much as like the Inktense, okay? But you should be able to, again, moisten your stamp, rub your graphite on there, and still get a decent stamping, okay? I hope. Now that's not working out that well. The other thing that I do with the graphite, okay, and we did this with more of the solid type stamps, so I don't know how it's going to work on here. Let's try this. With thinner paper, you have a thinner paper. If you use thick paper, this will not work, okay, but you can do a little rubbing like so. So this is the one way I like to work with this graphite, like that, okay? It will also, should work on this. But, okay, so it's great for rubbings. It does not stick, it's not as water soluble, and some of the colors are not as dark, okay, when you do it that way. So it's, okay, that's about the best that you're going to get. Sometimes, though, you can also use a little bit of like clear gesso or something, and it will grab a little bit more, but you have to work quickly because then it dries, right? But I do want to show you, these are the Derwent ink tints, and they are, you know, they'll grab a little bit better with the water, and they'll stamp a little bit darker. So those are the Derwent ink tints, okay? Yeah, so the graphite, again, it's naturally water soluble. You can also do stuff like, you know, well, now I think I got Derwent on, or ink tints on there, but let me wet the paper a little bit. Yeah, I mostly did rubbings the way I just showed you, okay? But again, they're naturally sort of water soluble, so that was kind of a cool thing. I don't know if you got a chance to see that, but that is on wet paper, okay? So just experiment around. But again, the rubbing is the main way that I used it, and I love, I got to show you this just because I love this. Is one of my favorite stamps to do it with. Is this guy here, or this gal, okay? And again, thin paper. You want something like, this is newsprint, but you could use like your thinner rice papers. So I love doing this, okay, like that. And then you can turn her over, and we'll do a different color. And this is a great paper doll. You can use this as your paper doll base too, right? Oh, super fun. All right, anyway. So I hope that helps you with your graphite sticks, my friend. All right, so let's just finish her up and we'll call it an evening. And then we're going to go over to our after party in just a few minutes and do a little journal page, okay? So I hope that you all will join me over on my Patreon. You know, you can get in there for as little as $5 a month and come to our after parties and see all the daily hearts. So not to toot my own horn, but we do have a lot of fun. And so yeah, all right. So again, here's our doll. I wanted to add some other elements. I was thinking actually of putting a little white. Oh, I know what I wanted to do. I got off course because I wanted to stamp this just as a mask, okay? I just want to mask her face off so that I can stamp over her hair. Okay, and I want to use the Aquarius stamp. I'm just going to take a little white gesso. And again, I'm just trying this. I don't know if it'll work out. I hope so. Nothing like a little spontaneity in your work, you know? I'm hoping maybe we'll figure out a way to incorporate this paper doll into our journal page. That might be a fun thing to do. Oops, and oh, I didn't quite get it perfect over there, so I'm gonna try to overstamp again. Oh, yes. Okay, well, no, I don't know. Kind of messed up. That's okay, though. Ooh, so cute. Oh, that worked out really great. I love it. So I'm going to just take my black paint marker and fix up my little lines that I smudged. Little black gesso on a brush. It would be better, obviously, if it was dry. So fun, right? Oh my gosh. It worked pretty much how I thought it would, so that was good. Oh God. Of course, you know, the one little tiny detail is always the last thing, and it always is a mess, but that's okay. Oh yes, that's Puffer says the graphite are going to be discontinued at Blick, so they're on sale for a great price. So for any of you who are looking for these, they are being discontinued at blick.com. So grab a set while you can. I heard they're coming out with those in big fat sticks, or maybe even I don't know if they're like water soluble or not, but I'm very excited to see them in colors. All right, so of course, now I could paint her face. I think it would be really fun to I don't know, maybe use some of this neon color. I'm not sure yet. I'm gonna have to figure it out. Also, I got to think about what I want her to be holding. So I don't know. We'll go over to our after party and have a little fun with this. I am going to break out my journal. I don't know how many of you saw this journal. I will do a little flip through for you over there, but I had sort of neglected it. Okay. Again, one of the challenges that I started that I didn't ever finish, 100 days of ArtFoamies, although in all fairness, I do ArtFoamies every single day. I just didn't continue to document it. So I do want to fill this journal in. Okay, I have a lot of pages to share with you. Like I said, we'll do a little flip through, talk about some of it, but we will go over and do a journal page in this journal. I'd love to finish it up. Okay, so thank you all so much for hanging out with me this evening. If you have any questions or thoughts, ideas, anything, please let me know. You know where to find me. I hope you have a great week ahead. We're not doing anything, like I said, around the studio. We're just getting ready for lots of new things coming up again. We have, again, next week is Elizabeth St. Hilaire's new collection will be launched. And then just, November is going to be upon us in no time. And we have lots of fun stuff planned for November because, it's just, well, that's the time of year to do the fun stuff. Anyway, I'm going to turn the camera around so I can say goodbye. And, oh my gosh, thank you, Heather, so much. All right, you guys have a great evening. Thanks again for joining me. You know the deal. Stay safe, stay sane, stay makey, and I'll see you next time. If you're coming to the after party, I'll see you at 5, okay? That was supposed to be, and it was really lame. See you later.